Ethical Wealth, Exploring Islamic Finance, by Zayd Haji. Welcome to the Islamic Finance Research Podcast. Greetings, dear audience, and warmly welcome to the Islamic Finance Research Podcast. I'm your host, Zayd Haji, and together, we're about to embark on a journey of insightful exploration. Our mission: to provide you with a comprehensive view of India's financial landscape through the lens of Islamic finance principles. Join us as we dive deep into economics, dissect market dynamics, and shed light on investment avenues. Islamic Finance Research is committed to equipping you with in-depth analyses, intelligent commentary, and valuable perspectives from seasoned experts. Whether you are an investor, a financial enthusiast, or simply curious about ethical finance, we are here to empower you. So, let's chart a path of inclusion, embrace the power of knowledge, and uncover the captivating story of India's investment landscape. Welcome to the Islamic Finance Research Podcast, where insight meets impact. Unlocking Financial Principles, Islamic Finance. In a world where money makes the world go round, Islamic finance is a unique and moral system. Imagine a financial world where profit is not pursued at the expense of ethics, where money doesn't simply multiply but grows through meaningful investments. Welcome to the realm of Islamic finance, a system rooted in the principles of Sharia, the Islamic law. At its core, Islamic finance shuns the idea of making money from money, which means no charging or receiving of interest, or as it's termed, riba. In simpler terms, you won't find Islamic banks sending out those pesky letters about credit card interest rates. Instead, they focus on promoting shared risks and rewards in financial transactions, fostering a sense of fairness. Consider this: when you put your money in a traditional bank, it might lend to others at an interest rate, pocketing the difference. Islamic finance takes a different approach. Let's say you want to buy a car. The Islamic bank could buy the car and then sell it to you at a slightly higher price. You pay in installments, and voila, you have your car. No interest is involved. This approach is known as murabaha. It's like buying and selling with a friend helping you out without expecting anything extra. But that's not all. Islamic finance goes beyond just avoiding interest. It's like a responsible friend that guides your investment decisions. It steers clear of activities considered harmful or speculative, such as gambling or betting on the uncertain price of commodities. Imagine if your money was like a superhero that refuses to associate with villains. That's Islamic finance for you. Now, let's globetrot a bit. You might be surprised that Islamic finance has spread its wings to over 75 countries. From the dazzling skyscrapers of the United Arab Emirates to the serene landscapes of Malaysia, this financial approach has found its place in many cultures. In the Middle East, countries like Saudi Arabia and Qatar have embraced it. Even parts of Europe, like the United Kingdom and Germany, have entered the world of Islamic finance. Think of Islamic finance as a bridge, connecting financial aspirations with moral considerations. It's about fostering growth without compromising ethics and investing with a conscience. As the world recognizes the power of this moral financial system, more countries continue to hop on board, expanding the reach of Islamic finance to every corner of the globe. So, the next time you hear about Islamic finance, think of it as a financial philosophy about balance, where profit isn't just about numbers but about making a positive impact while your money grows. Embracing Islamic finance, a global shift. Picture this: a financial world driven by profit, ethics, and sustainability. That's the essence of Islamic finance, a rising star on the global financial stage. So, why have countries across the map eagerly welcomed it into their financial landscapes? Let's dive into the reasons that make this financial approach truly special. 1. United by faith and finance. One of the key reasons countries have embraced Islamic finance is the presence of a significant Muslim population within their borders. It's like custom tailoring financial solutions that align with the beliefs and values of their citizens. Imagine you're hosting a dinner party, and you prepare dishes that cater to your guests' dietary preferences. Similarly, Islamic finance caters to the financial preferences of Muslim communities by steering clear of interest and embracing ethical investments. 2. Profits with a purpose. Another driving force behind the adoption of Islamic finance is the desire to promote ethical and sustainable investing. Think of it as putting your money where your values are. While traditional finance might fund industries with questionable ethical practices, Islamic finance takes a different route. It focuses on sectors that contribute positively to society, like clean energy or healthcare. It's like investing in companies that are like superheroes, working towards a better world. 3. Taming the financial Wild West. Risk and uncertainty are like the Wild West of finance, where things can get unpredictable. Islamic finance is the sheriff, aiming to reduce these risks and bring order to the financial frontier. How? By sharing risks between parties in transactions. Imagine you and a friend decide to start a lemonade stand together. If the lemonade sells well, you both profit. If it doesn't, you both share the loss. That's the spirit of Islamic finance, a shared journey where gains and losses are experienced together. 4. Casting a global net. Countries are always looking for ways to attract foreign investment, and Islamic finance has emerged as an attractive lure. It's like having a fascinating story that draws people in. When a country offers Islamic finance, it opens doors for investors who seek financial opportunities rooted in ethical principles. This, in turn, fosters economic growth and partnerships with nations that value ethical financial practices. Imagine a financial landscape where your investments align with your values, risks are faced together, and ethical choices drive growth. That's the world Islamic finance envisions. As this financial philosophy continues to gain traction, it's poised to reshape the global financial system, making it more inclusive and aligned with the aspirations of people from all walks of life. So, the next time you ponder the future of finance, remember that there's a new player in town, one that's not just about profits but about building a financial world we can all believe in. Navigating the world of Islamic financial marvels. Just like a painter blends different hues to create a masterpiece, Islamic finance combines various tools to craft a financial landscape that's not just about money but about principles and possibilities. 1. The Murabaha marvel. Imagine you've got your eye on a shiny new bike but need more time to afford it. That's where Murabaha comes in. It's like having a friend who buys the bike for you and then sells it at a slightly higher price, letting you pay in installments. You both benefit, you get the bike, and your friend makes a little profit. It's a win-win situation, and that's the magic of Murabaha. 2. Ijara. The lease enchantment. You want to drive a car but wait to commit to owning it. Enter Ijara, the leasing wizard. Imagine a magical lease spell that lets you use the car for a fixed time while making regular payments to the owner. It's like renting but with a sprinkle of ownership aspirations. Whether it's a car or a piece of machinery, Ijara offers a bridge between owning and renting. 3. Sukuk. Bonds with a twist. Now, let's talk about Sukuk, the financial portion governments and companies use to raise funds. Imagine you're part of a treasure hunting team, everyone chips in money to find the hidden treasure. When the treasure is found, the spoils are shared among the team. Sukuk is a bit like that. Instead of traditional bonds, where you get a fixed interest, Sukuk lets you be a treasure hunter, sharing in the profits of a venture. 4. Takaful, the shield of mutual support. Insurance can be like having a safety net. But what if that safety net was woven with threads of mutual assistance? That's Takaful for you. Imagine you and a group of friends each contribute to a fund. If one of you faces a setback, the fund steps in to help. It's like a community coming together to support one another. Takaful shows that insurance doesn't have to be just taking, it's also about giving. In Islamic finance, these products and services are more than just financial tools, they're vehicles of value. They're about making financial choices that align with principles and beliefs. So, The next time you hear about murabaha, ijara, sukuk, or takaful, think of them as the building blocks of a financial world where ethics and possibilities intertwine, creating a tapestry rich in diversity and purpose. Emerging horizons of Islamic finance, challenges and promise. Imagine a young sapling just starting to grow in a vast landscape. That's Islamic finance, a budding concept in money matters. Like any new endeavor, it faces its challenges and dreams, aiming to carve its niche in the global financial arena. So, let's take a closer look at the journey of Islamic finance, from hurdles to the horizon of possibilities. 1. The puzzle of standardization. Islamic finance is like a diverse tapestry of financial products and services, each woven with ethical threads. But sometimes, the lack of standardized patterns can create confusion. Think of it as having a variety of puzzle pieces that fit together differently. The challenge is to create a clear picture, making it easier for everyone to understand and participate. As the field matures, standardization efforts are like assembling those puzzle pieces in a way everyone can appreciate. 2. Illuminating the path. Awareness challenge. Have you ever heard of a hidden treasure nobody knows about? That's what awareness about Islamic finance can feel like. It's like having a chest of valuable gems, but more people need to know it exists. Imagine you've developed a unique new app, but if people know about it, who will use it? The challenge is to shed light on Islamic finance, making investors and businesses aware of its opportunities. Awareness campaigns act like lanterns, guiding people to the treasure trove of ethical financial choices. 3. A shifting landscape, adapting to change. Just as a river changes its course over time, the financial landscape also evolves. Islamic finance must adapt to these changes. You've built a bridge, but the river changes its path. It would help if you modified the bridge to keep it functional. Similarly, Islamic finance needs to adjust its strategies to stay relevant. This adaptability is like the compass that guides Islamic finance through changing tides. 4. From challenge to triumph. The bright side of Islamic finance. Despite the challenges, Islamic finance holds a treasure chest of benefits. Ethical alignment. Islamic finance operates on principles harmoniously with Islamic teachings. It's like sailing a ship on clear waters, knowing you are on the right path. Tamang uncertainty. In a world of financial roller coasters, Islamic finance shares risks, turning uncertainty into a shared adventure. Diverse investment palette. Imagine you are an artist with a palette of colors to create a masterpiece. Islamic finance offers investors diverse ethical investment options, like colors, to paint a brighter financial future. Empowering economies. Islamic finance isn't just about individual gains, it's about uplifting economies in Muslim-majority countries. It's like a rising tide lifting all boats. The path of Islamic finance is akin to a thrilling adventure, with challenges as stepping stones toward its potential. As it matures, it has the potential to play a significant role in the global financial theater, enriching the landscape with its ethical values and reshaping the way we think about money. So, as the story of Islamic finance unfolds, keep your eyes on the horizon, a landscape where principles and prosperity walk hand in hand. Unveiling challenges on the Islamic finance journey. Picture a garden of unique flowers, each with its beauty but also requiring special care. That's Islamic finance, a garden of financial opportunities rooted in ethical principles. Yet, just like any garden, there are challenges to tend to. As we stroll through the challenges of Islamic finance, we'll also discover how they're paving the way for growth and transformation. 1. The complexity puzzle. Standardization woes. Imagine a world where every puzzle piece is shaped differently, completing the picture becomes challenging. That's what happens when Islamic financial products lack standardization. Think of it as trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that don't quite fit. This complexity can be like a locked door for investors and businesses who want to understand and utilize Islamic financial offerings. The challenge here is to create a common language, making it easier for everyone to participate in this unique financial landscape. 2. The unseen gem, awareness dilemma. Have you ever had a treasure hidden in plain sight? That's the case with Islamic finance. It's like having a chest of jewels, but only some know where to find it. Think of it as organizing a spectacular event, but remember to send out the invitations. The challenge here is raising awareness, spotlighting Islamic finance's possibilities. This awareness acts like a map, guiding people to explore the treasure trove of ethical financial choices. 3. Efficiency enigma, balancing act. While Islamic finance is known for its ethical foundation, some products might not be as efficient as their conventional counterparts. Imagine having two paths to the same destination, one scenic but longer, the other quicker but less appealing. Islamic financial products can be like the scenic route, focusing on ethical considerations rather than purely financial efficiency. The challenge lies in finding the right balance between ethics and effectiveness. 4. A ray of hope amidst challenges. Amid these challenges, the journey of Islamic finance is not without its silver lining. Ethical North Star. Islamic finance remains true to its ethical compass, aligning financial choices with moral values. Fostering dialogue. The challenges foster conversations about standardization and awareness, propelling Islamic finance to evolve. Trailblazing transformation. Islamic finance prompts us to question conventional norms, paving the way for financial systems beyond mere profits. Inclusivity unveiled. As the field matures, it's likely to become more accessible, inviting a broader audience to be part of its story. The challenges of Islamic finance are like raindrops that nurture the seeds of growth. They inspire innovation, drive awareness, and create a shared commitment to a financial world that's more moral and meaningful. So, as we navigate these challenges, let's also embrace the spirit of progress, knowing that each hurdle is a stepping stone towards a brighter financial future. Unlocking the secrets of Islamic finance terminology. Imagine walking into a new world where words hold unique meanings and stories. That's Islamic finance, a realm where familiar terms take on fresh significance, shaping a financial landscape unlike any other. Let's unravel the lexicon of Islamic finance, bringing these words to life with relatable examples. 1. Riba, the interest paradox. Picture this: you lend money to a friend, and they return the borrowed amount with a little extra. That extra amount is interest, a cornerstone of traditional finance. But in Islamic finance, it's a no-go. Riba is like planting a tree that grows without sunlight, it goes against the natural order. Instead, Islamic finance thrives on ethical growth, where money should be invested in meaningful ventures, not just multiplied. 2. Gharar, taming the unknown. Life is uncertain, like predicting the weather a month from now. In Islamic finance, gharar is like venturing into the unknown recklessly. Imagine buying a box without knowing what's inside, that's gharar. It's about avoiding transactions where you're left in the dark, where terms are unclear. Islamic finance encourages transparency and informed decisions, ensuring you know what you're getting into. 3. Maisir, betting against odds. Life itself is a gamble, but Islamic finance discourages gambling for profit. Maisir is like placing a bet on the roll of the dice. Imagine if someone offered you money if a coin landed on heads, that's maisir. It's about avoiding transactions based on luck, not effort or skill. Islamic finance promotes responsible investments, where returns come from value creation, not just chance. 4. Wakala, the trusted guide. Think of wakala as a contract of trust. It's like having a personal shopper who buys things for you with your money, but you get to decide what to buy. Imagine you give a friend money to buy groceries, that friend becomes your wakil, your agent. In Islamic finance, this term represents a relationship built on trust, where one party acts on behalf of another, ensuring mutual benefits. 5. Ijara, the lease story. Ijara is like renting, but with a twist. Imagine leasing a car instead of buying it. You pay a fee to use the car, but the ownership remains with the leasing company. It's like borrowing without the burden of ownership. In Islamic finance, ijara is about creating value through shared use, allowing both parties to benefit from the arrangement. 6. Qard Hasan, the kindness loan. Think of Qard Hasan as a loan with a heart. It's like lending a helping hand to a needy friend without expecting anything in return. Imagine giving someone a few dollars to buy lunch, knowing they won't pay you back. In Islamic finance, Qard Hasan symbolizes a gesture of compassion and generosity, reminding us that financial help can be given without strings attached. 7. Hiba, a gift of heart and hands. Hiba is like giving a piece of your heart as a gift. Imagine passing on a cherished book to a friend, not expecting it to be returned. In Islamic finance, hiba signifies the beauty of selfless giving. It's a gesture that goes beyond transactions, representing a transfer of property driven by kindness without any anticipation of repayment. As you navigate these terms, you are delving into the language of a financial world built on mutual care, ethical investments, and gestures of kindness. Each term tells a story, offering insights into how finance can be a tool for positive change. So, as you embrace these words, remember that you're not just learning terminology, you are uncovering the essence of a financial philosophy that seeks to empower and uplift. As you journey through Islamic finance, these terms become your companions, guiding you towards ethical and meaningful financial choices. Each term carries a lesson, a value, and a story that weaves the fabric of a financial world built on principles that go beyond profits, a world where ethics and economics find common ground. Unveiling more mysteries of Islamic finance language. Imagine stepping into a treasure trove of words, each holding the key to a unique facet of Islamic finance. Just as a map guides you through uncharted territories, these terms navigate the complex terrain of ethical finance. So, let's continue our linguistic journey, uncovering more of the secrets within Islamic finance. 1. Musharaka, sharing profits, sharing dreams. Musharaka is like a duo embarking on an adventure together, sharing the ups and downs. Imagine starting a business with a friend. You both invest money, and the profits and losses are divided based on an agreed ratio. It's like growing a tree together and enjoying the fruits as partners. In Islamic finance, musharaka is all about collective success and mutual support. 2. Mudaraba, profits, expertise, and trust. Picture a team where one brings funds, and the other brings skills. That's Mudaraba. It's like having a business partner running things while you provide the funds. Imagine being the financier for a bakery while a skilled chef runs the show. The profits are shared, but the financier bears losses. It's a bond built on trust and collaboration. 3. Istisna, crafting dreams into reality. Istisna is like commissioning an artist to create a masterpiece just for you. Imagine ordering a custom-made guitar from a luthier. They build it according to your specifications, and you pay in installments as it takes shape. In Islamic finance, istisna is about making your dreams come true, one customized asset at a time. 4. Ijara wa iktina, leasing with a path to ownership. Ijara wa iktina is like test driving a car with an option to buy later. Imagine renting a car and making regular payments. You can own the car at the end of the lease period at a pre-agreed price. It's like renting but with a potential happy ending, ownership. 5. Takaful wa kafala, sharing the shield of protection. Takaful wa kafala is like having a circle of friends who promise to help each other in need. Imagine a group of friends pooling funds to cover unexpected expenses, like a medical emergency. In Islamic finance, this concept extends to shared insurance, where members contribute to a fund that assists those facing challenges. 6. Waqf, empowering through endowment. Waqf is like planting a tree that bears fruit for generations. Imagine donating a piece of land to build a school, and the land becomes a perpetual source of education. In Islamic finance, Waqf is about creating a legacy of positive impact, where assets are donated to benefit specific causes. As we continue to explore the treasury of Islamic finance terms, remember that each carries a message of collaboration, ethics, and empowerment. Just as an artist crafts a masterpiece, these terms form the canvas of a financial world where principles and prosperity coexist. So, let's journey on, uncovering the layers of this unique financial language. Unveiling the uncommon, more Islamic finance terms. Picture a library of rare books, each holding secrets waiting to be discovered. Just as each book adds to the depth of knowledge, these lesser-known Islamic finance terms enrich our understanding of this intricate financial world. So, let's dive into this treasure trove of concepts that might be unfamiliar yet fascinating. 1. Pay al-Dina, the circular sale conundrum. Imagine a loop where an asset goes back and forth between a buyer and a seller. Pay al-Dina is like that loop, where a buyer immediately resells an asset at a higher price to the seller. It's like buying a toy from a friend and then selling it back at a profit. In Islamic finance, this violates ethical principles akin to the forbidden practice of interest. 2. Salam, the promise of future goods. Salam is like a handshake across time, where a seller commits to delivering an asset to a buyer at a future date. Imagine pre-ordering a gadget before it's even released. You agree on the price now, and I'll get it later. In Islamic finance, this is a permissible way to trade, but it's crucial that the price is fair and the asset is delivered. 3. Istisna, Bitamlik al-Tajil, crafting with an option. Think of istisna. Bitamlik al-Tajil is ordering a custom-made item with a twist. It's like commissioning a tailor to make you a suit. You can buy it once it's ready. If you don't like it, you can walk away. In Islamic finance, this adds flexibility to the istisna contract, ensuring a fair deal for both parties. 4. Qard al-Hasan, the benevolent loan. Imagine lending a helping hand without expecting it back. That's Qard al-Hasan. It's like giving a friend $1 when they're short on change, knowing they won't return it. In Islamic finance, this interest-free loan serves as a reminder of the power of compassion, offering financial support to those in need. 5. Wadiya, the guardian of assets. Wadiya is like entrusting your precious belongings to a friend who promises to keep them safe. Imagine giving a friend your jewelry to look after while you are away. They can't use it without your permission, and any profit generated belongs to you. In Islamic finance, this contract ensures your assets are protected and used responsibly. As we explore these lesser-known terms in Islamic finance, remember that they're like hidden gems waiting to be polished. Each term adds a layer to our understanding of a financial world guided by ethics, responsibility, and fairness. Just as a new word expands our vocabulary, these terms expand our comprehension of how finance can be a tool for positive change. So, let's keep delving into this treasury of concepts, unraveling the complexities and discovering the beauty within. Exploring new horizons, uncharted Islamic finance terms. Imagine a constantly evolving landscape where new flowers bloom and new rivers flow. That's the world of Islamic finance, where innovation and ethical principles converge to shape financial landscapes. Just as explorers uncover new lands, let's venture into a few more terms that might be lesser known but equally intriguing. 1. Mudaraba Mutlaka, the realm of freedom in partnership. Think of Mudaraba Mutlaka as giving someone the keys to your car and letting them drive wherever they want. It's like trusting a friend to manage your investment without any restrictions. In Islamic finance, this concept empowers the manager, Mudarib, with complete freedom to navigate the investment journey while sharing the profits with you. 2. Musharaka Mutanakisa, sharing ownership. Step by step, imagine co-owning a house with a friend but gradually transferring full ownership to them. Musharaka Mutanakisa is like that gradual handover. It's like passing the ownership baton while sharing profits and losses. In Islamic finance, this concept adds a dynamic twist to shared ownership arrangements. 3. Sukuk al-Ijara, bonds backed by leases. Picture bonds rooted in real-world agreements. Sukuk al-Ijara is like that, backed by lease agreements. Imagine a government issuing bonds, and the returns are generated through leasing public assets. This concept bridges investment and real assets in Islamic finance, ensuring a tangible foundation for financial instruments. 4. Takaful al-Istithmar, investment-backed insurance. Takaful al-Istithmar is like an insurance plan with a dual purpose. Imagine having an insurance policy that covers risks and fuels investments. It's like contributing to a fund that supports your financial security and the growth of ethical ventures. This concept weaves insurance and investment into a single thread in Islamic finance. 5. Wakala bil Istithmar, empowered agency for investment. Think of Wakala bil Istithmar as hiring a financial expert to manage your assets wisely. It's like appointing someone to navigate the investment waters on your behalf. Imagine a ship captain guiding your vessel through stormy seas. In Islamic finance, this agency contract combines trust and expertise to ensure your investments flourish. As we continue our journey into Islamic finance, remember that these terms are like constellations in the financial sky, each with its own story, purpose, and significance. As explorers need guides, consider these terms as guides through a landscape where ethical principles shape financial choices. Each term reveals a new layer of understanding, enriching our knowledge of a world that strives to harmonize values and wealth. So, let's keep exploring, keep learning, and keep expanding our horizons. Nurturing understanding, more Islamic finance insights. Imagine a tapestry woven with intricate threads, each holding a unique story. Such is the realm of Islamic finance, where terms are like threads of wisdom, crafting a narrative of ethical financial practices. Let's delve into a few more terms, highlighting their meanings and significance. 1. Amana, a bond of trust. Amana is a sacred pact between two parties. Imagine entrusting a valuable family heirloom to a friend for safekeeping. They hold it on your behalf and return it when you ask. In Islamic finance, amana symbolizes the bond of trust, where one party safeguards assets for the other, devoid of self-interest. 2. Bay al-Ina, the circular trade caution. Bay al-Ina is like a dance of assets between buyer and seller. Imagine buying a phone and selling it back immediately at a higher price. It's a twisty financial waltz that mimics the forbidden practice of interest. This practice is a no-go in Islamic finance, emphasizing ethics over financial tricks. 3. Bai, Bithaman Ajil, deferred payment harmony. Bai, Bithaman Ajil is like a payment symphony stretched over time. Imagine buying a bike and paying for it in installments. It's a financial melody that aligns with Islamic principles as long as the price is fair and doesn't sneak in any additional interest. 4. Hawala, money's whisper across borders. Hawala is like money's secret journey from one place to another. Imagine sending money to a friend abroad through a trusted intermediary. It's a whispered promise of funds being delivered. In Islamic finance, the system fosters efficiency in transferring money internationally without the complexities of traditional banking. 5. Kefala, a safety net of guarantees. Kefala is like a financial safety net between friends. Imagine vouching for someone's debt, promising to cover it if they can't. It's a gesture of support that reflects the essence of trust and mutual help. In Islamic finance, kefala is a bridge of solidarity in financial commitments. 6. Wakala bi al-Taslim, safeguarding through delivery. Think of Wakala bi al-Taslim as an agent who manages and delivers. It's like a personal shopper who doesn't just buy but also ensures the items reach your doorstep. In Islamic finance, this contract blends agency and responsibility, assuring assets are cared for from start to finish. 7. Wakala bi al-Itikaf, empowerment through delegation. Wakala bi al-Itikaf is like authorizing a close friend to act on your behalf. It's like having someone represent you in both big and small decisions. In Islamic finance, this type of agency grants power and ensures your interests are well represented. 8. Istizana bi al-Talq al-Tai, crafting with a choice. Istizana bi al-Talq al-Tai is like ordering a custom-made item with an option to buy later. It's like commissioning an artist to create a sculpture and deciding whether you want to own it once it's complete. In Islamic finance, this variation of istizana adds flexibility to trade agreements. 9. Ijara Muntahiya Bitamlik al-Muqayyada. Lease to own with clarity. Ijara Muntahiya Bitamlik al-Muqayyada is like renting an apartment with the option to buy it at the end of the lease. Imagine living in a place and choosing to make it your permanent home. In Islamic finance, this lease to own arrangement offers clarity and a potential path to ownership. 10. Ijara wa Iktina Muntahiya Bitamlik al-Muqayyada. Lease to own with a clear destination. Think of Ijara wa Iktina Muntahiya Bitamlik al-Muqayyada as a journey towards ownership through leasing. It's like renting a car with a clear understanding that you can eventually buy it. Imagine driving a car you know you'll own if you decide to. In Islamic finance, this arrangement combines leasing with the prospect of becoming the rightful owner, offering a path to ownership that's transparent and straightforward. With this term, we've now completed the exploration of these lesser-known Islamic finance concepts. Each term is like a brushstroke, adding depth to the canvas of ethical finance. As we embrace these words, we embrace a financial world that's not just about profits but about principles and positive impact. So, let's continue on this journey of discovery, enriching our understanding of a realm where values and wealth intersect harmoniously. A concise summary of what the Quran says about Islamic finance along with the relevant verses. Prohibition of riba, interest. The concept of riba, interest, is explicitly condemned in the Quran. The charging or receiving of interest is considered unjust and exploitative. Chapter 2, verse 275, those who eat riba will not stand except as stand one whom the devil has driven to madness by the touch of a crazy touch. That is because they say, trade is just like riba, whereas Allah permits trading and forbids riba. Chapter 3, verse 130, O you who have believed, do not consume usury, doubled and multiplied, but fear Allah that you may be successful. Prohibition of unjust wealth accumulation. The Quran advises against accumulating wealth unjustly or improperly, emphasizing fairness and justice. Chapter 4, verse 161, and for their taking of usury while forbidden from it, and their consuming of the people's wealth unjustly. And we have prepared for the disbelievers among them a painful punishment. Avoiding vain spending and unlawful transfers. The Quran emphasizes the importance of avoiding wasteful spending and unlawful wealth transfers. Chapter 6, verse 141, and he it is who produces gardens trellised and entrelaced, and date palms, and crops of different shape and taste, its fruits and its seeds, and olives, and pomegranates. Similar in kind, and different in taste. Eat of their fruit when they ripen, but pay the due thereof, its zakat, on the day of its harvest, and waste not by extravagance. Verily, he dislikes al-musrifin, those who waste by extravagance. Ethical use of wealth for the benefit of all. The Quran promotes the responsible and ethical use of wealth for the betterment of society rather than selfish accumulation. Chapter 2, verse 267, O you who have believed, spend from the good things which you have earned and from that which we have produced for you from the earth. And do not aim toward the defective from that place, spending from that, while you would not take it yourself, except with closed eyes. And know that Allah is free of need and praiseworthy. These verses reflect the fundamental principles of Islamic finance, focusing on ethical financial transactions, responsible wealth management, and the prohibition of exploitative practices. By adhering to these teachings, Islamic finance seeks to create a financial ecosystem that is fair and beneficial for individuals and society as a whole. Conclusion: nurturing ethical prosperity. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of Islamic finance, we find ourselves immersed in a world where ethics and wealth intertwine. As our guiding light, the Quran emphasizes principles that resonate across time and borders. Among these principles is a call for ethical wealth management, where each financial endeavor is a step towards a more just and equitable society. Let's reflect upon another Quranic verse that echoes the essence of Islamic finance. Quran, Surah Al-Insan, Chapter 76, Verse 8 and 9, and they give food despite the love for it to the needy, the orphan, and the captive, saying, we feed you only for the countenance of Allah. We wish not from your reward or gratitude. This verse encapsulates the heart of Islamic finance, giving, supporting, and investing not for personal gain but for the betterment of those in need and for the pleasure of the divine. It reinforces the idea that wealth is a means to a greater purpose, a tool for positive change, and a source of blessings when used ethically. As we navigate the world of finance, Islamic principles guide us to avoid harmful practices, embrace ethical investment, and empower ourselves to create a more inclusive society. The Quranic verses we've explored today remind us that every financial decision carries weight, not just in our own lives but in the lives of others as well. So, let's step forward, armed with knowledge and inspired by these timeless teachings. Let's embark on a journey of ethical prosperity, where every transaction carries the values of justice, compassion, and community upliftment. Together, we can weave a financial fabric that reflects the highest ideals of humanity, creating a legacy of positive impact for generations to come. Continuing the journey. As we conclude, we extend heartfelt gratitude for joining us on this Islamic Finance podcast voyage. Your curiosity fuels our exploration of ethical finance and investment. Our commitment remains steadfast. Stay connected for more insights, expert views, and discussions on Islamic finance's intricate paths. Empower your financial choices through our website's carefully crafted stock research reports, aligning with Islamic principles. If you found value, consider supporting us on Patreon. Your contribution nurtures podcast growth and enriches your financial understanding. Thank you for your time, questions, and unwavering support. Until next time, let knowledge, ethics, and prosperity guide your financial journey.